online. Oh, going online. I'm okay. And then governor, Nandy let's go there. We hear, I'm the one here going, ooh, because we have, I'm a rough. You might hear now. You live there. You can't know. This is going there, but that's out. Because I'm not here. Up our good idea. The whole day to the collector, someone who will be Jesus Christ will over to time. Because what I see here is Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, not her governor. What I see here, Onyedarabanye, Bo Odoziako Polling Talent, OFR. What I see here, Ndisi Council Okunachi Ebonyi State. Yanom Diazani Lodge. Yan only such a council in the south. All these work is very well. Kaiser Banjem, Ihajara, Irukumere. I am a politician, Nayogo chairman, only such a council in the south. Go engineer Kennedy, all in Kennedy. Buta, their mayor, what's it called, is standing up at a leader in Namjemani, Nam Ebumaidata. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, represented by the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, Chief Barrister Eric Kerechigwe, and wife. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, Dem Pauline, OFR. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, the Honorable the Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs, Mrs. Rebecca Ogbewu, DESCO members here present, the Argon chairman and other local government chairman here, the coordinators, Ebonyi State women. Let me stand on the already existing protocol. It is with great joy and humility that I, on behalf of the major stakeholders and indeed the entire good people of Ezasa local government, wish to delightfully join our beloved governor, His Excellency Chief Engineer David Nwezumaye, represented here by His Excellency Dr. Eric Kerechigwe, the Deputy Governor. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, Dem Pauline Talem, and the entourage. We welcome you to Ezasa local government as you represent the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, for the all-important occasion of the official flag off of tree planting exercise and distribution of cooking gas cylinder to the rural women. It is also my utmost pleasure to specially welcome and recognize the able presence of our wonder-working governor and chief host of today's occasion, His Excellency Engineer Chief David Nwezumaye, and Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Rachel Umaye, and her entourage, represented here by His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State and wife. The event of today is indeed highly remarkable and commendable, as it is really a pilot double-barrel exercise aimed to better the living condition of our rural women. and to make our planet and environment more conducive for our good and healthy living. It is therefore on the center focus of today's program that I wish to emphatically state that women constitute the focal part of functionality of every institution and endeavors in our society, especially our democratic institution and endeavors. And as such, the importance of any governmental program designed to reach out and better the lots of women, especially the rural women, can never be overemphasized. Also, the culture of tree planting exercise has become so imperative and necessary owing to our present-day climate change, adverse weather condition and environmental degradation. Yes, one major global challenge facing mankind today is the issue of climatic change. And in solving this, tree planting remains the most environmental friendly activities that we must collectively embrace to better the planet and make our world safer and healthy to live in. Nevertheless, I wish to, at this juncture, highly commend the ever-proactive instinct and ingenuity of our governor, our beloved governor, His Excellency Engineer David Umahi, having even initiated this lofty idea of compulsory tree planting across Ebonyi State. It is also worthy of note that our governor has, in line with today's event, constantly initiated lots of women-friendly programs, ranging from material empowerment to financial grants, all in his determined effort to better the lots of the women. The pet project of Her Excellency, the wife of our dear governor, the Family Soccer and Upliftment Program, is also doing great in quest to better the lives of our rural women, especially the indigent ones. I therefore wish to, at this juncture, thank and immensely commend His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari for also reaching out to rural women, and especially for flagging up this lofty idea of tree planting exercise across the nation. I once again welcome all you to Ezasa local government area of Ebonyi State, Nigeria. Thank you all for your kind attention, and may God bless, protect and guide you back as you go your respective home. Thank you. Abigail.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome you, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I bring you good tidings from the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA) where I work, and I say you're welcome to the salt of the nation, Ebonyi State. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we're trying to invite in the chairman of today's occasion. And the chairman of today's occasion is none other than a royal daughter of Ebonyi State, a distinguished personality, a woman whose prowess is of notable distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, join me as I welcome on the podium Princess Frances Mbada.
Everybody join me, let's sing this song. Say no woman. Princess, I say woman. Woman no cry. Say, woman is a darling. So shed no tears. Somebody say, woman no cry. Say no cry. Say no woman no cry.
Your Excellency, the Ikenga One of Zar Nation, of the ancient land of Ezza Zekuna, gender-friendly father, who has given Ebonyi women their pride of place in his administration, Chief Engineer Dr. David Umahi, FNSC, FNATE, the Governor of Ebonyi State, ably represented here by His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, Barrister Eric Kelechi Igwe, PhD, and his amiable wife, the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, You're welcome, ma. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. On behalf of my wonder-working governor, Engineer David Nweze Umahi, FNSC FNATE, and his wonderful wife, the most beautiful First Lady in Nigeria, Chief Rachel Umahi, I welcome you to Abakaliki State, Abakaliki Ebonyi State, the fastest developing state in Nigeria. Today is another remarkable one in the annals of our history, especially as it concerns women and the consequences of deforestation occasioned by climate change. Nigeria as a country loses an average of 2 kilometers of desertification every year due to the deforestation, which is why this event gladdens my heart in so many ways. The distribution of cooking gas cylinders to rural women and tree planting simply means that we are taking back our environment. As far as rural women are concerned, Mr. President, deforestation and other human-induced global warming activities are natural and a daily occurrence. With distributions like this, the pressure on our forests will reduce drastically, thereby reducing the hazardous health challenges that come with the conventional firewood cooking. Mr. President may wish to note that climate change, in the long run, portends greater challenges than HIV, Ebola, and coronavirus put together. Hence, the importance and significance of this event. To fight the impacts of climate change and reduce the dangers of global warming, there is a need to build a vast national spider's web of partnerships so as to strengthen our foundations of connectivity, networking, and unity of purpose with a view to exploring the benefits of climate change adaptation and resilient programs and activities. The consequences of climate change orchestrated by the depletion of the ozone layer includes excessive heat, flooding, poor agricultural yields, and etc. Finally, Mr. President, sir, I wish to plead with the federal government through the Ministry of Environment to sort out an interministerial committee on carbon economy with a view to harnessing the benefits of climate change according to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. In the agricultural sector, taking Ebonyi State as an agrarian state example, more than half of Ebonians farm rice, and the processing includes maximal use of firewood, which puts a lot of pressure on our forests by the way of tree felling. The mountains of rice husks located in all the rice producing states in Nigeria can be pelletized and used for cooking with the energy efficient cooking stoves, just to mention but a few. Thank you, as I wish you a happy stay in Ebonyi State while savoring the infrastructural beauty of our dear state as provided by God Almighty through one of our and only Professor of Infrastructure, His Excellency, Engineer David Nweze Umahi. Thank you very much and God bless you. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Please, can we put your hands together for the chairman of this event? Thank you. Nice. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, because of conspiracy of weather and time, we want to adjust to make way for the Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs to speak to us. May I very humbly at this point invite the vibrant, committed Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development of the State, Chief Mrs. Rebecca Will, to please step forward. May I also invite the President of the National Council for Women's Society of the State, Chief Mrs. Teresa Imuke, to also step forward. Hey, Mama, I love you. Our dear minister, I love you. Our commissioner, I think you don't make my life better.
welcome address presented by Honorable Rebecca Nwamaka Ogbuewu, Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Ebonyi State, during the visit, Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, to flag off the distribution of cooking gas cylinders to our rural women and tree planting exercise holding on 18th September 2020 at Ezasat Local Government Area Pavilion, Oneke, Ebonyi State. It is my honor and privilege to welcome the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs and her entourage to Ebonyi State, the salt of the nation, on this epoch-making event. May I, with honor and humility, express my gratitude to our dear President and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Mohammed Buhari, GCFR, who is able represented by our ever-loving, caring mother, then Pauline Talin, OFR, KSG, for your ingenuity in initiating this maiden and laudable project aimed at saving the lives of our poor rural women from the age-long health hazard of air pollution and environmental degradation caused by the use of firewood in cooking and combating the environmental challenges of deforestation. In the same vein, I wish to most humbly welcome my boss, the chief host of today's occasion, the David of our time, our darling father, the king and one of Eza nation, to the ancient land of Eza Ezekona, a gender-friendly man who has given Ebonyi women their pride of place in his administration. A first-class engineer, an infrastructural professor who within a speed of light has transformed the face of Ebonyi State and lifted it to an enviable position in a committee of state in Nigeria. Your Excellency, Chief Engineer Dave Weze Omayi, FNSE, FNATE, the Governor of Ebonyi State, who is ably represented by His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, His Excellency, Barrister Eric Kelechi Igwe, PhD. Permit me to appreciate the most outstanding succor giver, our dear mother and humble and unassuming woman who spends sleepless nights initiating plans and programs that will put smiles on the faces of her fellow women. Indeed, the joy of others remains her watchword. Your Excellency, Chief Mrs. Rachel Ogonea Omayi, the Ogo one of Ubru, the Izunya one of Eze Ezekona, the dear wife of the Governor of Ebonyi State, to Eze Ezekona ancestral home, who is ably represented by the wife of the Deputy Governor, Mrs. Ethel Nena Igwe. The Honorable Minister, the galaxy of leaders of Ebonyi State gathered here, the State Assembly members here present, the ESCO members, the elders, the clergy, the traditional rulers, the community leaders, National Council of Women's Society, and the committee leader explained the importance attached to this occasion. Your Excellency, our distinguished guests, men of the press, ladies and gentlemen, may I inform you that the Honorable Minister is here today on a dual capacity. One, flag off of the distribution of the cooking gas cylinders to the rural women, and two, the tree planting exercise. The importance of the gift and distribution of cooking gas cylinders to our rural women by the federal government through our amiable Minister of Women Affairs cannot be overemphasized, as it is a mitigation measure to their compounded health hazards emanating from the use of firewood in cooking, and it will also checkmate deforestation on indiscriminate felling of trees for firewood. It is consequences of deforestation which leads to climate change and its hazard that the President in his wisdom embarked on need to rebuild our forests by tree planting.
It is on this note that the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs is representing Mr. President to flag off the tree planting exercise in Ebonyi State. We are lucky here in Ebonyi State that our foresighted governor has made it a policy for every Ebonyians to plant as many trees as possible. I want to assure you, Honorable Minister that what is happening here today will be replicated in all the local government areas and communities of Ebonyi State. May I seize this opportunity to thank you, the Honorable Minister, on the gesture you demonstrated during the recent distribution of palliative materials to 180 vulnerable women of Ebonyi State to cushion the effect of COVID-19 pandemic, as well as the present exercise, amongst other projects still in preliminary stage of execution, all geared towards changing the narratives of Ebonyi women in particular and Nigerian women in general. May I humbly request Honorable Minister to express our gratitude and joy to the President for giving us a kind-hearted woman in your person as the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs. We are proud of you, ma'am. I wish you a successful flag off of the distribution of cooking gas cylinders and tree planting exercise in our state, Ebonyi State, south of the nation. Feel free and enjoy your stay with us, ma'am. Ndewo, Okweho, Chokwa.
Biko n'ebubo oge ọbụla anyị lee anya ka ihu igwe dewere imi n'ọnụ okwu dị kpụrụkpụrụ edebalụ kpụrụkpụrụ wee gwụọ ya ka anyị mee ọsịsọ wee nabata onye isi otu ụmụ nwaanyị otu National Women for Women Society na Ebonyi State, National Council for Women Society, Oriakụ Teresa Omoke oge ehichapụ site n'ikele ndị mmadụ bịara n'ebe a.
We love you. I think you don't make my life better.
FCWS, Your Excellency, the Governor of Ebonyi State, ably represented by His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Eric Keleshiwe, the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Stalin, we welcome you to Ebonyi State, the salt of the nation. Your women are all here around. We come here to welcome you to place all over the nation, and placing people like you on the throne. Women are now given a proud of place in the SCWS. So this is our own, and we are here to say to His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, celebrate His Excellency for remembering the women, and we say thank you very much for coming to Ebonyi State. God bless you and safe journey back to your destination.
Minister, I listen. I'm fixing it. How is it possible? Thanks to you, Mama, she made it possible.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I have the honor and privilege to at this point invite Her Excellency, the Mother of the State, the founder and facilitator of Family Soccer and Foundation, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Rachel Ogon Amahi, ably represented in this event by Her Excellency the wife of the Deputy Governor, Chief Mrs. Ethel Nena Igwe. Your Excellency, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everybody. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dave Mweze Umahi, the Ebonyi women are saying, welcome, Ndeje, Ela, Carl. You're welcome, mommy. At this point, let me read Her Excellency's goodwill message. Welcome the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development, Dame Pauline Tolin, OFR, members of the entourage to Ebonyi State. I am particularly happy at the choice of Ebonyi as one of the pilot states in the phase for the LPG cooking gas tree planting exercise projects of the federal government. Climate change and its consequences has become a...
Thank you very much. Thank you. Please move out from the rain, my dear mothers. Thank you, National Council of Women's Societies, for that beautiful welcome song. Our dear governor, the most gender-sensitive governor, the executive governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dr. David Umahi, who is ably represented by no other person but his deputy, my dear brother, Barrister Eric Elechi Igwe, the wife of the governor of Ebonyi State, who is here with us in mind and spirit, Her Excellency, Mrs. Rachel Umahi, who is ably represented here by her sister, the wife of the Deputy Governor, Chief Mrs. Nena Ethel Igwe, my very dear sister, the Senior Special Advisor to the President, on Women Affairs, Office of the First Lady, Dr. Hajosani, who is here with me. She was a former minister in the Ministry of Women Affairs. So give her another big round of applause. Thank you for being with us on this visit. Director, Women Affairs in the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, all my beautiful commissioners and members of the State Executive Council, thank you for this overwhelming welcome in your beautiful local government. The chairperson of the planning committee of this great occasion, our great princess, thank you for your powerful speech at this occasion. The head of service, deputy chief and chief whip, our royal fathers here present, I salute you. The special advisors, head of agencies and councillors here present. I came with me with a very worthy daughter of Ebonyi State, Princess Anne Agom Eze. Thank you for accompanying me to your beautiful state, the salt of the nation. Beautiful women of Ebonyi State. I acknowledge the presence of the market women. I acknowledge the presence of the National Council of Women Societies. I acknowledge the presence of all the various groups of women organizations that are all gathered here. I particularly acknowledge our four powerful chairmen of the local governments that are being headed by women in this state. I'm so happy, I'm so overwhelmed with what the governor is doing to women in Ebonyi State. Gentlemen of the press, I salute you all. I am most delighted to address you on this occasion of the flag off of the National Cooking Project and Tree Planting Exercise in Ebonyi State. This project was inspired by His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, in demonstration of the dividends of the next level agenda of his administrations and many more bounties of Nigerian indigent women and girls. This project was supposed to have taken place since in the month of March. Unfortunately, COVID-19 held us down. But I thank God for the vision and the able leadership of Mr. President at the national level and Governor Umahi for curtailing COVID-19 both at the national and state level. Congratulations, Your Excellency. Mr. President sent very warm greetings and his love to all the good people of Ebonyi State, particularly the women of Ebonyi State. Today is your day. Mr. President particularly sent me to deliver these 13,000 cooking gas cylinders to relieve you from the problem of cooking with firewood. He has said that women have suffered so much and so many women are dying because of smoke-related diseases. And he therefore brought up this idea for us to support all the 774 local governments in Nigeria, each local government with 1,000 cooking gas. Politics is over. This is time for women to enjoy the good things that come with the promises during the campaigns. I therefore thank and appreciate His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari for his visionary leadership and efforts to enhance quality of life of our women and children, especially those in the rural areas. I also thank His Excellency Dr. David Umahi, the Governor of Ebonyi State, and his dear wife, Her Excellency Mrs. Rachel Umahi, and the Commissioner of Women Affairs for the warm reception accorded me since my arrival this morning. Let me also appreciate the good people of the salt of the nation. This project is in 3 phases. Let me inform you that because of the love Mr. President has for Ebonyi State, he insisted that Ebonyi State will be in the first phase. And that's why I'm here today. This project could not have come at a more appropriate time than now, that the world is poised to ensure the reduction of the greenhouse emission effects in the society. It is also expected to cushion the efforts of the unfortunate COVID-19 pandemic that has ravaged the whole world, leaving in its trails untold hardship, tears, and woes, especially on women and children, while defying all human known solutions to this disease. To flatten the curve, government at all levels, the world, included Nigeria, took drastic measures to reduce the spread. All hands must therefore be on deck and do the doing thing. Your Excellency, rain is not fire that will burn me. I'm here to demonstrate the president's love for the people of Ebonyi. Whether rain will not stop me from commissioning it there. So we will go out there, give them the cooking gas, and because I know COVID-19 has posed so much hunger and pains to women, I decided to make sure that we brought some food which we are going to give out with this gas. If I give you gas cylinder, how will you cook it? You can't cook it on stones. So it is to support Ebonyi State with different items, food, rice, sorghum, beans and everything. And the Deputy Governor confirmed it has arrived. From the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, we work hand in hand. I appealed to him, I said the food that was is supposed to be given. Thank you, Your Excellency. According to the World Health Organization, emissions from cook stove kills about 4.3 million people annually through air pollution and indoor smoke inhalation, causing respiratory diseases and death. Today's event aims at creating awareness and sensitizing the public, particularly women and other stakeholders, on the effects of using firewood, rural women, to the use of alternative clean stoves, even as the world is transiting to the 21st century energy source, and Nigeria cannot be left out. In line with this, the President directed that each local government area of Nigeria, that is the 774 local government councils, will receive 1,000 cooking gas cylinders each. Ebonyi today is receiving 13,000 gas cylinders with some food palliatives. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the history of Nigeria, we have a president who has brought the issues of gender-based violence to the national focus. Nigerian women and children are very grateful to Mr. President for spotlighting their issues as crucial to national development. To further demonstrate this, Mr. President has directed the inauguration of the Interministerial Gender-Based Violence Management Committee, which was done on the 23rd of July 2020 to provide a synchronized approach to address all forms of violence against women and children in the country. He has also issued directives to the Inspector General of Police to deal with all perpetrators of rape and gender-based violence. He has declared a zero tolerance to rape and gender-based violence as an outcome of my Federal Executive Council memo on the 10th of December on the unacceptable trend, patterns and such in rape and gender-based violence in our dear country, which Mr. President has further added his voice in solidarity to say no to violence against women and children during the UN and EU Town Hall Dialogue on Gender-Based Violence held on Tuesday, the 25th of August 2020. I therefore call on everyone in Ebonyi State to join Mr. President in saying no to all forms of abuse to our women and children, to declare a state of emergency on rape and gender-based violence. I also thank the wife of the Governor, Her Excellency Rachel Umahi, who has joined in this crusade to fight against this act. The wife of Governor of Ekiti State, a gender champion, Mrs. Irenu Fayemi, and the wife of your governor is a member of this committee. As part of efforts to ensure federal presence, we have the Alex Ekweme Federal University, the the Teaching Hospital in Ikwo, the Federal Polytechnic Akanu Ibiam, Federal College of Agriculture, Ishiaju,
College of Education, ISU, and the VVF Rehabilitation Center in Abakaliki, amongst others. You can see that the federal government's heart is here in Ebonyi. As we speak now, my staff, the staff of my ministry, are here in Ebonyi since last week, supervising the repairs and rehabilitation of victims and survivors of VVF in the VVF Rehabilitation Center. After the flag up, I'm going there to visit and see how the patients are faring. Ebonyi State is a beneficiary of the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs UN Women Palliative Distribution Project for Women and the Vulnerable Household who was adversely affected by COVID-19. In line with Mr. President's 2019 pledge at the United Nations General Assembly to plant 25 million trees within 1 year, we will also flag off the planting of economic trees at the site designated by the state to stimulate green environment and stem the effect of deforestation in our communities and climate change. All the local government chairmen are hereby requested to replicate this exercise in their various local governments with a view to ensure it becomes part of our national life. In furtherance to the above, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to encourage the state and the local government authorities, including the civil society organizations, to support government efforts by breaking all forms of harmful norms and cultural practices that limit women, girls, and children from reaching their full potentials and the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals. I once again appreciate His Excellency the Governor of Ebonyi State and his dear wife, Aisha Muhammad Buhari, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for the excellent support towards Operation. Your Excellency, we appreciate you. And Dr. Hajjasani, please take back our appreciation to Her Excellency. I also appreciate the Commissioner of Women Affairs for the good work you are doing, and all the female commissioners that are in key ministries positions. I want to appeal to all beneficiaries of these gas cooking cylinders to jealously guard these gas cylinders and not to sell them off at any cheap amount. Mr. President's gesture is to save your life from suffering with smoke and dying of smoke-related diseases. So please appreciate it, maintain it for the health benefits that our family will enjoy. Before I end this address, His Excellency Governor Emeaghi has done, and for taking it right to the local government level. I'm made to understand the exercise I'm doing here today to help the climate change. He has already appointed an SSA, a woman, in charge of climate change. Well done, Your Excellency. His Excellency has 5 female commissioners, and what triggers me most is the 4 chairmen of local government in all the 3 senatorial government and secretaries of local government council. Governor Umahiya has already domesticated the Child's Right Act, which is very dear to me and which is one of my key advocacy campaign, and the VAPT Act. He has already domesticated it in Ebonyi State. My appeal now is to ensure the full implementation of these 2 acts. Therefore, in appreciation for the good work and the various appointments he has given to women,
right to the local government level, which is quite outstanding. I am bestowing on him today the award of a gender champion and a he for she award as the chief advocate and a gender-friendly governor in Ebonyi State. He is now a he for she champion. Congratulations, Your Excellency. If you recall last year, I bestowed this same award on about 7 governors who are doing very well. What I have seen today in Ebonyi calls for the governor to benefit from this award. Congratulations. He will give us a day, either in Abuja or here, where we will present the award to him. Once again, God bless the good women of Ebonyi. God bless the children of Ebonyi. God bless the men and the royal fathers. Thank you, your royal father. All the chiefs and the men who are supporting the women. Your Excellency, I heard what you said. A country and state will only develop fast when you deal or carry women along. What the United Nations is advocating for 50-50 appointments. You have done well, Your Excellency. We thank you, but we are asking for more. It will give you a better development and progress in the state. The girl child education is top on my agenda. I'm appealing that all our men here should ensure that all our children go to school, but most especially the girl child must be allowed to be in school. That we are facing with the VVF Rehabilitation Center would have been reduced. The problem of early marriage must be stopped. If these commissioners did not go to school, they wouldn't be commissioners. Your wife spoke very well, it's because she's educated. This chairman and chairperson of the planning committee spoke very well because she's educated. I'm advocating that every daughter of Ebonyi must be educated right to university level. You promise me that? God bless you. God bless the women and children of Ebonyi. Long live the people of Ebonyi. Long live the government of Ebonyi. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is now my honor and privilege to move down to flag off the cooking gas cylinder. Let's go. Rain will not run
Show me the way, show me the way. But I think we want to run because I'm a new child.
I stand here before you to flag off the gas project that will help alleviate the suffering of women cooking with the firewood and to help reduce the high incidence of women dying from he is making history by having 13,000 cooking gas and palliatives to go with this cooking gas. I therefore flag it off in the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Thank you. So, let them line up presentation. Wait. Is it this side or this side? Okay, one per each local government. Okay. I hereby present this cooking gas for you. Food stock so you cook in this period of COVID-19. Not well. Not like that. Calm down. One. This is symbolic.
It's now time for the distribution of the cooking gas cylinders to the women. And the distribution is being done by the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Federal Republic of Nigeria, then Pauline Tallinn, in company of the wife of the governor, represented by wife of the deputy governor, Etel Nena Igwe, and of course the state commissioner for women affairs and social development, Mrs. Rebecca Ogwewu, and of course leadership of Algon.
You are my love. You are my love.
This is no doubt the high points of the event, and hopefully shortly after the distribution of the cooking gas cylinders to the women, the flag off of the tree planting exercise will take place, and that will mark the end of the event. Once again, if you are watching us live on your television set or listening to us live on your radio set on Salt FM, we are reaching you live from Ezasa Local Government Area Pavilion opposite the local government area headquarters on Nweke, the venue of the event.
Oge ahụ akara aka eruola, o wee bụrụ nkesa nke ihe eji esi nri bụ gas cylinder nke onye na-ekesi ya n'ụbọchị taa bụ minista na-ahụ maka ọdịmma ụmụ nwanyị n'obodo anyị bụ Nigeria, bụ Dame Pauline Tallinn OFR KSG, bụ onye na-eme mmemme a n'aha onye isi ala anyị bụ Muhammadu Buhari. gọvanọ steeti a injinia chief David Nwezumahi ka osote ya bụ barrister Dr. Eric Kelechi Igwe na-anọchite anya ya, ebe Her Excellency Odoziakụ Ethel Nnenna Igwe bụ nwunye osote gọvanọ steeti a na-anọchite anya Her Excellency Chief Odoziakụ Rachel Ogonnaya Umahi bụ nwunye gọvanọ steeti a. Ndị ọzọkwa so wee na-ahụta ka esi ekesa igwe gas cylinder ahụ gụnyere kọmishọna na-ahụ maka ọdịmma ụmụ nwanyị n'Ebonyi steeti bụ Odoziakụ Rebecca Ogbuewu. Dịka nke a gachara, minista na-ahụ maka ọdịmma ụmụ nwanyị n'obodo anyị bụ Naijiria bụ Dame Pauline Talen OFR KSG ga-agbapekwa amụma eji akụ osisi iji hụ na echekwara gburugburu ebe obibi anyị ha.
His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, Yoke Ohoson. If you see me begging for anything in Africa, that is suppressed. That is my culture. If you see me begging for anything in problem, that is all of us. I am giving to my culture. So, no.
Minista na-ahụ maka ọdịmma ụmụ nwanyị n'obodo anyị bụ Naijiria bụ Dame Pauline Talen azọpụla njem maka amụma nke eji akụ osisi bụ otu n'ime ihe omume nke ndị o ji wee bịa n'ala Ebonyi steeti n'ụbọchị taa ime n'aha onye isi ala anyị bụ His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ ugbu a ka ị malitere ige anyị, cheta na ị na-enweta anyị na Salt FM ya na Salt TV Abakaliki.
This is the second stage of the event. The Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, then Pauline Tallinn is right now flagging off tree planting exercise. This is the second stage of the event. The Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Tallinn, is now flagging off the tree planting exercise here in Onweke, Ezasa local government area of Ebonyi State.
If you want to money, make it if you have your friend,
we are gradually getting to the last stage of the event.
What is love? What is you? Minister of Women Affairs, as she's coming, she carries something to cushion the effect. Thank you.
So far, it has been a very successful event here in Ezza South local government area of the state, which is slated for the flag off ceremony of distribution of cooking gas cylinder for rural women in Ebonyi State by the federal government in collaboration with the Ebonyi State government. And of course, the flag off of a tree planting exercise by the federal government in Ebonyi State. The governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dr. David Mwezu Mahi, is represented by the Deputy Governor Barrister Eric Eleshigwe PhD, and of course wife of the governor, Mrs. Rachel Ogonna Umahi, is also represented by wife of the Deputy Governor.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are gradually coming to the end of this event. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. We appreciate it. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, can we take the national anthem, please? Please, can we act for the national anthem? Members are expected to accompany the Honorable Minister to VVF Center and thereafter to the Presidential Lodge, please.
And that's the end of the event. A very successful one here in Ezasa local government area, venue of the flag off of the two exercises. On behalf of the Director General of EBBC, Engineer Timothy Mwashi, the Director Radio Service Directorate, Comrade Chukuma Onwe, his Television Service Directorate Director, Comrade Chukwemeka Ubo, and Engineer Chukunonyelo Utobo, the Director Engineering Service Directorate all of EBBC, members of management and staff of EBBC, and members of the OB crew led by Engineer Emmanuel Ekwe, Uche Michael Eze, Ndobesi Ogodo, Promise Uka, Johnson Oji, Ibiam Okmani, Osondo Ngota, Chimakalu Oji, and Festus Ago, as well as Odoma Oga, and of course my colleague Sandra. My name is Emenike Ogalago.
Ana m asị gị ndewo maka ịnọnyere anyị na mmemme a wee na-asị ka ọ gaziere ụmụ nwanyị Ebonyi steeti nakwa ụmụ nwanyị n'ebe niile ha nọ n'obodo anyị bụ Nigeria ka emesịa.
Now we hand you over back to our colleagues at our live studio number 96 in Kaliki Road, Abakaliki. Jessica Vitus with